What's up, my Pungios? Andy with Andy Vlogs. Excited to share with you guys this content here. As the title suggests, guys, we're going to be going over the Eufy one-stop 5-piece alarm kit. Now, the folks at Eufy did reach out to me and they provided this kit to me complimentary. However, they did not sponsor this video and did not tell me what to say. What I want to do here today is share with you guys my honest opinion, my genuine and sincere approach here to this kit, because honestly, a lot of Eufy products are really good. They have this 5-piece kit that you can connect to their Eufy app, and it's all free. You don't have to pay for a monthly subscription if you don't want to. It has alerts, it's got different features, all these cool things without having to pay any extra money. However, they do have a 24/7 monitoring system that you guys can opt into through the app. Nonetheless, it is definitely optional. Being able to partner with Eufy has been such an awesome opportunity, and so without further ado, guys, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. Make sure you guys consider checking out the playlist up in the cards. I've gone over now almost over a dozen Eufy products that I've purchased or at least gotten through collaboration here that you guys can check out and implement. I know the holiday season is just around the corner, and checking this out here, guys, is important. Make sure you check the links down below. There is a coupon and a sale going on their website. Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into this. So what's in the box here is you've obviously got your keypad, you've got your motion sensor, you've got your entry sensors, whether you want to put those on the window or the door. It actually comes with the home base. With the home base, it comes with your AC adapter, USB cables, screws, batteries, and other motion sensors that you're going to be using when you're setting this up. Wow. First impressions, there it is. Keypad and home base. You also have this with all your instructions and other stickers and whatnot. There it is. Here's everything that you get in the box here. You got all your hardware, charging cables, batteries. Here's your home station. Here is your keypad, and then here are your entry sensors. You've obviously got your door sensors here. We give you a pair of them, and then you've got obviously the motion sensor here that you're going to be setting in the main room that you want to. This is only a base set, so you can obviously purchase these entry sensors separately, as well as additional motion sensors that you can connect to it. It's at this point, guys, where I usually just connect to the app and show you how to install all of this together. But what I like to do is actually mount them first, install them in all the places, and then connect them to the app. So let's go ahead and do that here. Go on location and do that. Alright, Pungios, we're here on location. We're going to be setting up the alarm system here. I'm going to do the keypad first. We'll go to the motion sensor, then we'll go to the entry points here. So first you want to figure out and decide where you're going to be placing it. I've decided tentatively to put it right here. Now that's going to be based on what my wife would like. It's nice. It's a nice place because this is where my garage is. It's in a general location that everyone can get to if the alarm goes off. You can press the keypad with the pin to disarm the unit. Now, there's a couple of different ways that you can mount the keypad. You've got this plate that you can mount, screws right into like a stud, or you can use the 3M adhesive tape, double-sided, which I prefer. But right now what I'm going to be using is some painter's tape. Just to place it where I want to, and then after, my wife and I will decide where we're going to be placing it. Obviously, once you've decided where you're going to be putting it, you're just going to apply it and place it where you want to. Now, this is just temporary. It's not even centered, and it could fall off. I might need some more tape here, but this is generally what it's going to look like when you've placed it where you need it. Now, the Eufy keypad is different than all the other units that it comes with, in that it's got lithium-ion batteries, so you can charge it here via the micro USB cord that it came with. And basically, before you set it up, you can kind of hear how loud the key presses are when you're pressing it here. Alright, so I'm in the Eufy Security App. You're going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to add a device. I'm going to go in here and we're going to search for my alarm system that we have. There's the keypad. It says to ensure that it's charged. That's fine. We're going to hit the sync button. You can see now that it's blinking right here. Alright, we're going to put this in the mid-room. Now this is where you're going to create your PIN. Obviously I'm not going to show you the PIN that I'm going to create, but it needs to be between 4 and 8 digits long. Alright, I created my PIN. How do I install it? We're going to use adhesive. Now it shows you how to do it. Now we're done. The keypad can be used to control all of your home-based connected devices by linking them under one security mode. Press the home button on the keypad to activate home-based security mode. Your keypad can activate 4 different modes. Please confirm the keypad button settings, home-based security modes, and the security rules. So you got off, customize, home, away, etc. You set your code, and then you click the button that you want it to correspond to, and it'll show you here now we're on home mode as opposed to away mode, because obviously if I started opening doors and whatnot, then it would start alarming. Okay, first step here, we're going to mount the sensor. So you've got your mounting plate. You've also got 2 different options here to mount it. You can screw it in, or you can use the adhesive 3M tape if you want. I'm going to go with the adhesive tape. I don't really want to drill holes into my walls at this point. And then it comes with the battery. The battery is a 3-volt CR123A. It's kind of a weird, obscure battery. Here's the mounting plate. You can screw it in if you want. And then before you mount it, you need to put the battery in. Place it in. Pretty straightforward. We're going to adhere this sticker to it. As you can see, once I put the battery in, it's starting to pulse blue for connectivity. Alright, we're going to take the adhesive tape off. I'm going to place this black part on the back of the mount. Just like so. And once I'm ready to adhere it to the wall up here, then you can take off the red. It's got a ball and head joint here, you can see. You just place it right in, it kind of just snaps in. I'm going to wait to snap it in until I mount this. Okay, I'm going to mount the mounting plate here instead of on this interior wall. We're going to have it on the interior exterior wall. Just because it seems like the way that this is going to be positioned, it should rotate or articulate better if it's on that side of the wall. Okay, we're going to be taking this tape off, and then we're just going to stick it. Okay, that's about as angled as I want it. I should cover most of the room here. Very, very simple setup. Alrighty, we're here with the motion sensor now that we've installed it. Let's go ahead and add the device. You can see my screen. You just scroll down to the motion sensor device, tap on it. I've put the battery in. Now we need to press the sync button. Hold it for 2 seconds. There we go. You can see now it's blinking. We're going to name the camera mid-room. Do I have a pet? No. Installation position. Okay. How do you want to install it? Well, we did the adhesive. That's good. I attached the motion sensor. Want to test your motion sensor? Test sensor. To initiate test mode, walk around the front of the sensor until the LED turns red for 5 seconds. So this room is pretty big. I would like it to have a higher motion sensor. 11 meters is about 30 feet. I'd say from here to the end of the room it's probably 30 feet. Okay, I guess that's it. Okay, so we've decided to do a window entry point here in addition to my front door. For this entry point, we've got some differences in, I guess, depth of the window. So obviously, you wouldn't want to be putting the actual sensor here on the outside of the window and then the little magnet, because there's about a ½ inch gap. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to mount the Eufy mount here, like right there. That way, when I mount my magnet to it, it's flush. So you want to be cognizant of that when you're deciding where you're going to be mounting this. Clean off the surface real good so you've got some clean adhesion. Now that your surface is cleaned off, we're going to go ahead and install the entry unit first, and then we'll install the magnet afterwards. Take off the little piece of red. Make sure you remember where that magnet insignia is, and we're just going to place it right here, just like that. Now you want to leave yourself some space so that you'll be able to take off this front plate, because there is a battery in there that you may need to have to take off and to install. So we'll do that next. You can also see the different holes where you can screw it in if you want. But that shouldn't have impacted my ability to move it up. Yeah, that's just fine. You're going to insert the battery, obviously, simply that way. You can see it's starting to blink. Then we're going to place it back on its spot. Now that's good to go. As far as the magnetic portion of the entry point, it doesn't really matter which way you stick it. It just matters that you make sure that it lines up flush with where it needs to be placed. So you've got that contact point. And you do have some wiggle room, so don't feel like you have to butt it up completely against it. Again, this is a magnet, so it'll be able to sense the magnetism here, and then once it's moved, then obviously the magnetism's gone. Alright, we're here to set up the new device, this new entry point on the window here. All you do is you scroll to it again. Pretty straightforward, entry sensor. Make sure you put the battery in. We already did that. We're going to hit the sync button. Hold it until it blinks. It's starting to blink here. Hit next. It's going to pair with it. Alrighty, we're going to have this be the clean room. Door mounting example, window mounting example. Already did that. Alright, it's showing that the clean room window is closed. Let's go ahead and open it. Now it shows it's open. It's pretty cool. Great. Now it shows it's closed. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm actually going to sync the device before we install it on the door, because in the instruction it does mention it has a threshold. I just want to make sure that when I attach it here and then I attach it here, that it's connected, it's closed, before I even adhere it, because then it's kind of a SOL. So let's go ahead and connect the device now. You can see my screen. I'm going to hit add device. We're going to scroll to the entry sensor, putting the battery in order to sync it. Okay, it's starting to blink. It's syncing. Hit next. You can see here now that it's discovering the sensor. It's discovered it. Front door. Now it's added successfully. Looking at the battery here, this is about 2 inches apart. It's showing closed. Let's see what my distance is. Now it's open. So we obviously want to make sure that we have it close enough. Does that show closed? It does. Open. Wow, that is amazing. That is a difference of about 1.5 inches. So let's go ahead then and mount it right here. Take off the sticker. It's showing open right now. Before I adhere it, can it see that it's closed? It does see that it's closed, so we will go ahead then and we will push it down now. All right. Great. Now it's showing closed. Let's go ahead and open the door. Now it's showing open. Now it's showing closed. That's fantastic. Great. This is way better than the other brand that I did, Alphateria, Casa, whatever. It was very, very poorly made, but this is terrific. Even though that there's about 1 inch difference, it's still able to connect, and now we've got all of our devices that are showing. All right, Pongitos, I want to show you lastly here, we've got the base station set up. We've got all of the devices connected, all of the entry devices, as well as the motion sensor and the keypad. Now what we're going to do is we're going to switch it to away, which basically arms the whole system. Once it detects motion, then you'll hear, obviously, the alarm go off. So you do the keypad, change the setting. We're now on the away. the moment it detects motion, it's going to go crazy, and then I'm going to turn it off. There it is. Okay, I turn it off.
Alarm off.
It'll sound again. Perfect. So that's it. That's basically how it sounds and what you'll need to know. So you'll want to put the base station somewhere, specifically where you're going to have it make a lot of noise. Now, guys, I already told you that I did not show you how to set this up because I've already previously set this up. It's very simple. You just follow the in-app directions there on how to do it. Nonetheless, this is what it looks like when it's all set up. Alright, Pugnos, lastly here, I wanted to show you how you can integrate it here with Google Home and your Google Assistant. So I've already got a bunch of Eufy different products that I've already set up. So what you have to do in order to refresh it is by going to set up a device. You're going to go with Works with Google, and you're going to see the list of all of the different smart home devices that I already have. You're going to find Eufy Security, and we're going to check for new devices. You have to go into your Eufy Security account and give them your security code, and then you'll be able to update the new devices. I've gone ahead and filled out my password. Okay, now that I've put the code in there, you can see now it's going to be updating all of my new devices. I can go ahead and do the front door sensor, clean room window sensor. I can't do the actual motion sensor. It doesn't look like that's compatible with Google. Let's go ahead and do the window now. Now that we've added both of those, we're going to go down to the clean room. You can see now I've got my clean room window and front door here. And then next time I ask Google, Google will tell me if the front door is open or closed. Hey Google, is the front door sensor open?
The front door is closed.
Hey Google, is the clean room window open?
The clean room window is closed.
Okay. In conclusion, guys, I think this product is fantastic. The setup is surprisingly quick. The app is fantastic. You don't have to pay some crazy upcharge for a monthly fee. And it's a really seamless integration with Google. I think it's fantastic. With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching this content. If you like this content, make sure you consider checking up above in the cards for that playlist or down below in the links in the description. This product was provided to me complimentary. However, this review was not sponsored. All in all, I think this is a really solid product. I did review another alarm system that you guys can check out, a competitor of Eufy's, and I think this is far superior. If you guys like this content, guys, consider checking out that playlist for all the other smart home automation and security cameras that I have reviewed in the past. There's some good ones like the 360-degree floodlight camera, which is insane. That was a fun one. With that said, guys, my name is Andy with Andy Vlogs. Consider subscribing, hit that like button. We'll catch you on the next one.